I think that one thing is I do have a little bit of an attitude problem, so it's very difficult for me to follow orders most of my life. I could follow and understand them, but I thought it was much more interesting doing it the other way, which usually landed me in trouble. So that's kind of like the attitude I've had. I also have the attitude that most people tell me you can't do this and you can't do that, which encourages me to do exactly what they say I can't do. So I've been doing all the stuff I've been doing most of my life because someone said you couldn't do it. And I'm like, hey, I actually did it. Strangely enough, my lawyer, friend of the family lawyer, because he hasn't given me any type of legal advice, but if he did, I would listen. But he said it's very interesting how your career path has brought you to what you're doing, where it all is like there's synergy in all of your education and all of your upbringings, and you just molded into this thing. I could never have planned it. I'm very lucky, and I try and keep an open mind. So in a new restaurant venture, as an example of what I'm working on, is I've traveled so far with people that make great food that are really, really humble, and I really respect that. Before, I think like women cook for love and guys cook for ego. And it was about me going into the love, and the love becomes about my health, your health. I should be serving you food that I know the source, that it's actually a reliable source, that there are ingredients that, you know, to reduce your inflammation if you have, you know, arthritis, or women need extra iron, it should be served raw, you know, and you start learning that food is that health issue. And I don't think a lot of chefs do that anymore. It's about, you know, using this great ingredient. So I don't really like to be called a chef, because a chef works day in, day out, 7 days a week. I've done that. I'm now looking at evolving. So I'm willing to blow up what I built, and I think that's where it comes from, is that I don't rest on my laurels, and I'm trying to find other new things to do all the time. I think that we are all capable of doing amazing things, and it doesn't require a passport to do it. It doesn't require a skin color or the color of your eyes. Everyone is capable of doing, or even your sex, quite frankly. I think people can do whatever they want as long as they apply themselves. And with a little luck, hard work, they can do anything. And I think that if there's anything we've learned in life, we've done amazing things as a human race. We've done some horrible things as well, but you know, we can do whatever we want if we want to put our mind to it. I think that our field, like in the culinary field, there aren't many celebrity chefs, because in Asia we have a mentality that you are a subservient individual. A cook is a gambler, smoker, womanizing drunk. All right, you don't know who makes your Peking duck in a Chinese restaurant. Why not? You know, I don't know. But we are trapped in certain areas, as far as in the food world, we're trapped. But there is, to apply what we've done all along, is we've borrowed from other cultures and we've meshed and made it our own from what we can actually work with, right? So I don't know, as far as the creative world is an advertisement. I mean, what would I know about advertisement? But I think that there's a huge cultural difference between the West and the East, and the West really want to be like the East. And I don't want people to say it's a great place. Don't move back here. Don't come back. But that there is an energy which is being spurned by the youth, because it's a young society, and there's the internet, and then you're going to take these dynamic kids all over. They're going to apply and do things that we didn't know was possible. I'd tell them you're going to figure it out, so I'm not going to waste my time, because you won't listen to me anyway. So figure it out and try not to be stupid or too stupid.